Nice. And you're stuck. No, you're not.
Okay.
You're already stuck?
We need to get some.
The idea is upside down. Yep.
Is this the ramp?
Yeah, so
This is the
actually this is gonna be
Oh, okay.
I don't know what this angle is. We're guessing. We couldn't figure it out on CAD.
It's up 3 feet.
That would probably help.
3.2 or something like that.
So the question we wanted to ask is, some people seem pretty certain things would just fall straight down if they were placed incorrectly, and others were, like myself, were like, I don't think so. So we thought we'd prove it up. So the opening is not very big, but like this. So this is to simulate one of the poles. There we go.
So this is the space between the pole and the wall?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
In some cases.
Small.
Yep.
In some cases,
It's
the
eight-
ones between pegs I think are bigger, but the one between the peg and the cube
Right.
is the small.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is 18.5 inches, plus this divider runs down the middle. So the cube has a hard time getting through, but it appears like most of the time that we drop this thing, not 100%, most of the time it gets to the bottom. Zach's reread the rules, and it seems like that counts.
Okay, that counts as
That counts as a bottom
As a
node.
hybrid.
Hybrid node.
Kelly's unsure, but
The ruling is it has to be touching the carpet in only one hybrid node and within the grid.
grid.
It seems to be touching the carpet with one hybrid node within the grid. So state what you're demoing
Yeah.
before
Okay.
you do it.
Cones are easier to push than we thought. And we can do it in a bunch of different orientations too, but I'm over here, so.
Yay! Turn it. Yep, and then get it into that box.
Yeah.
Yay!
Ready. So, idea number one.
Wow.
Okay. And then imagine it bigger.
Hey.
Imagine it big. This. Imagine this is the cube. Nom, 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 nom.
There's another way you can do it where you.
Oh yeah, you do it. You do your idea.
You figure out if you had just, I figured out if you adjust the right tolerance, you could roll it on, like roll the thing in and then just kind of keep it there. And it's
Oh.
just this. And
Like
so
a tennis
it'll
ball,
keep,
yeah.
it'll keep going. But it's better if you have it like this and then you roll it. And that's like, even with a tennis driver, you kind of like stuck it on there and then kept rolling.
The idea is you got a bumper cut, and so you're driving into your robot. And so as you drive up, there's a grabber that can grab either a cube or a cone, even if the cone is not on.
We go the other way if the cone is not facing us. Yeah, then you come to the side.
So the worst case would be this,
Yeah.
at which point we grab it there.
Position.
And in theory, if you grab it right, it would realign.
Nice.
Yay.
Oh, wait.
Oh, sorry, I was holding it. Why was I holding it? Holy crap! Go.
Box. I haven't fully done it because I don't have enough pieces to do it, but it's kind of like this box, except you have this the top of it, and the pieces go in more like this for the cone, and then the cube will fit under it. And for the cone, there's a mechanism like this, right, on the side of this box that will suck in the cube and the cone, but there's a piece, kind of a static, kind of like our static hook, where there will be mechana pieces pushing it up, down, in a couple of different ways. And when it gets pushed down, the lip of the cone will go down. This piece will be pushed by the lip, and it'll go out, and the lip will get caught, so it can't get pushed up or moved around. So you can more precisely put it in the place where you can put it on the note. And then the cube is very bendy, and I was just seeing with a couple of wheels what would grip it best, and this moves like the most, so it won't pop the cube as easily. And that lip is going to be kind of rounded a little bit, so it's not as dangerous for the cube, and it won't pop as much. It doesn't really have a chance to pop. And then the front of the box has these little grabbers that will push in when you've loaded a piece. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I don't really shut them up. So, assuming the cone's like on the floor, like tip it, and then I'll come here and grab it.
Oh.
And that's like kind of the safety is if it drops, there's still a hook or a rod in there. Don't put it wherever it is.
The unicorn.
Originally we used drills, but we just couldn't figure it out. So essentially, all it is just like.
I have a video of you.
You have a video of us doing it. You know, basically, you go up to the thing like this, and then just roll it and try and grab it. We tried to make a grabbing mechanism, just wasn't with the materials we have right now. We can't do it, but that's the idea.
So our idea is based off of this protractor. Of the like spinning it outwards would be the full idea, and having pieces on the inside expand and then being able to retract it. What we got to in prototype was springs with bolts on the end of them to help them go in. Yeah.
So this can only do cones, but
You know. Okay, can you get the other one?
Yeah, and those would be pieces that the constant force springs would be spun, and then they would just sort of extend out. So, but for this example here, we aren't doing it because these are very hard to spin right now. Yeah.
And
But
so
it does work.
Theory, we'll lift it up, and then we'll put it back down, and then spin back up, and they would come out. But they're springs right now. Yeah.
When we have two, do you want to spin it? Or it's not spin it? Like, push it. So that usually works, but it's when it goes this way, when it goes the opposite way to the spring extends out, then it doesn't have enough material to sort of grip onto, and it falls off then. But
Yeah. That's our idea.
It really only works with cones standing like that, but it kind of works with cubes. It really only works with cones, but you just kind of, eventually it'll stick it. Super efficient.
Oh.
And then you can just kind of like chuck it.
Kind of missing the camera.
And then with this one, you can kind of come at it from any direction, and it'll just kind of pick it up. You can't get it standing up though, so you just kind of. Yeah, it kind of works.
Go.
So this is the, I don't know, it's a wheel claw. It's kind of like Kelly's because I started it last round and then I didn't finish it, so I cheated a little bit. So it's not very efficient at grabbing, but it moves. So that's pretty cool. It can, and then if I have motors and stuff, I'd actually like go and then move it.
So just use the little human player assist.
Yeah. No, it's not very strong, but it moves.
Yay!
I found out that the suction works like this, so I have to ride a prototype. And it,
like a
when
wall.
you hit a wall, it just comes off.
Does it work on that?
I found out that you can just
That's the horns.
I totally thought that little cone was gonna stick on top of the cone.
It almost did, except for the fact that there's a hole in this. So it makes a bigger vacuum. So if I could put tape on this, I'd actually make the perfect thing for the cube.
He has a hat now. He has a hat. Side of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was a good.